Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck in your own head? Like a simple decision turns into a marathon of doubts? Or one small worry grows into this massive snowball rolling out of control? Yeah, me too. The truth is, overthinking isn't just an annoying habit. It's like a thief that sneaks in and steals your time, energy, and peace of mind. But what if I told you there's a way to stop it? And it's easier than you might think. In this video, I'll share 6 super practical tips to help you break free from overthinking. And hey, stick around because there's a bonus tip at the end that might just change how you approach your thoughts forever. Let's dive in. Tip 1. Recognize overthinking when it starts. Here's the deal, before you can tackle overthinking, you need to catch it in the act. It's sneaky, right? Think about this. How many times have you replayed a conversation, wishing you'd said something different, or agonized over a decision, even though you've thought about it 100 times already? And let's be real, if overthinking actually solved problems, we'd all have our lives figured out by now. Here's a trick. Start paying attention to when your thoughts get repetitive or when you're stuck in the what-if loop. Just call it out. Literally say to yourself, hey, this is overthinking. Sounds simple, but trust me, just naming it makes a huge difference. It's like shining a flashlight in a dark room. It brings clarity, but recognizing overthinking is just step 1. What do you actually do about it? That's where tip 2 comes in. Tip 2. Focus on what you can control. Overthinking loves to latch onto things we can't control. It's like trying to win a game where the rules keep changing. It's exhausting. Instead, shift your focus to what's actually in your control. Let's say you're prepping for a job interview. Instead of stressing about whether they'll like you, because, honestly, who knows? Focus on what you can do, like practicing common questions, dressing sharp, and showing up on time. Here's a question to keep in your back pocket. Is worrying about this helping me, or is it making things worse? I think we both know the answer most of the time. But what about those moments when your brain just won't stop spiraling? Tip 3 has you covered. Tip 3, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, it's a buzzword, sure, but it's also a game changer. Overthinking drags you into the past or the future, but mindfulness pulls you back into the present. And that's where the magic happens. Start small. Next time your thoughts start racing, pause. Take a deep breath. Focus on what's around you. Maybe it's the warmth of your coffee mug or the sound of the rain outside. And don't overthink mindfulness, okay? Nobody's grading you on how well you notice the smell of your coffee. Mindfulness helps you stay calm. But what about making decisions faster? Let's jump into tip 4. Tip 4. Set time limits for decisions. Let's face it, overthinking loves indecision. It's like giving your brain an all-you-can-eat buffet of doubts. The fix? Set a timer. For smaller choices like picking what to eat, give yourself 2 minutes. For bigger ones, set a realistic deadline like a day. Once the timer's up, make the call and move on. No takebacks. Think of it like putting a leash on a hyperactive puppy. Without it, the puppy or your thoughts runs wild. But with it, you're in control. Still struggling to let go of regrets or past mistakes? Tip 5 will help you rewrite that narrative. Tip 5, challenge negative thoughts. Not every thought you have is true, but overthinking can make them feel true. That's where you've got to step up and challenge them. Next time a negative thought pops up, ask yourself, what proof do I have that this is true? And what proof do I have that it's not? Most of the time, you'll realize it's just fear talking. Basically, you're like a lawyer for your own brain, except you're winning all the cases against overthinking. But how do you stop overthinking before it even starts? That's what tip 6 is all about. Tip 6. Take action. Overthinking loves to sit still. The longer you wait to act, the louder your doubts get. So here's the hack. take the first step. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something. For example, if you're overthinking an email, just write it and hit send. Done. Action creates momentum, and momentum is the ultimate silencer of overthinking. Remember, progress beats perfection every single time. So don't wait, just start. Overthinking is like quicksand. The more you fight it, the deeper you sink. But now, with these 6 tips, you've got the tools to pull yourself out. Recognize the patterns, focus on what you can control, and take action. Mastering your mind is a journey, but it starts with one step. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content like this. Give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Got any questions or personal tips on overcoming overthinking? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this helpful, you'll also love my video on Don't Believe Everything You Think. It's packed with more insights to help you reshape your mindset. Click on it next. You don't want to miss it.